Hello everybody, today I have the pleasure to propose to you this key 80 entitled Practical Awakening. This theme that we're gonna see today, we're gonna continue, is concretely the knowledge of, the introspection, the revelation, apocalypse. Apocalypse in English means literally revelation or unveil the veils of illusion. So we saw first video, we focus on the interior dimension, the inward dimension, and the second one, the outward dimension, let's say the world, people, and so on. And now we're gonna see us compare within that, okay, to see the link, okay, the mission of life, okay, your life mission, the meaning of life, and the meaning of your life, okay, concretely, what's your reason for being. Every companies starts, I'm an entrepreneur, I have different companies, and I'm also professor of entrepreneurship, and also coach of life, and so on, whatever. Everything starts by a reason for being, a raison d'être, okay? So, to know your reason for being. Why are you on this planet, okay? Why are you for, okay? And some people say, no, I didn't ask for coming. Yes, you ask. You had one chance on 1 million with the ovules of your mother and billions with the spermatozoa of your father, okay? So at the end, you already won the lottery. It's more a joke, but it's true. It's a contract of soul, and we are here to experience. So, life mission, this is basic. It is just to know why are we here. Okay, human beings, you know, the mankind, Homo sapiens sapiens. Homo sapiens sapiens means the man who knows, he knows. Okay, is aware. Is the original sin, which is not a sin at all. Okay, it's just a consciousness of what we are. I am separated of you. Okay, I'm Adam, you are Eve, and so on. Okay, before it's like we are in a wall, and we are not in, we are in the here and now in the world, and we are not thinking about the past, thinking about existential question regarding death, regarding the life after life, regarding I don't know, many things. And concretely, this is this. Okay, and existing, I say many times, it means to separate. Okay, we come from the big whole, the everything. Okay, God, the source, whatever the word. We extract from it. Okay, because if you are the painting, the painter, and the landscape and so on, how you can see it? You cannot. Okay, you need to step forwards. Okay, so here we are. We incarnate, we separate to exist, and then to find back this unity, Y-O-U-nity within. Okay, so this is important. Elif Shafak, the great Turkish writer, said the following. No matter who we are, where we live, deep inside, we all feel incomplete. It's like if we had lost something and experiencing the need to find it back. So what is this something? Okay, it's like sometimes you know, in Chambali, we have a lot of people, golden people from Australia, from New Zealand, Canada, States, Europe, and so on. And they are golden people. It means that they won the game, they had a wonderful career, and so on. And most of the time they feel incomplete. After the first session of holotropic breath work, for which you can find some exercise, key 23, breathing, and also 37 and 40, key 40. Well, and actually they start to cry and so on because they release the trauma and so on. So actually, because something is missing, the missing link, okay? So this is important to ask yourself some existential question to exist, okay? To know why you are here and so on. But, you know, the problem of our society, modern society, with the bread and circus is the fact we are overwhelmed by a lot of information, activities, distraction, and so on. And Pascal said, all the misfortune of mankind comes from one thing, the fact which is not knowing how to remain at the rest in the room. Basically, people are run away from themselves and take time of thinking about some existential question. I definitely think the questioning the meaning of life is like this disassembling the electronic device, you know, and you know the individual functioning of each component, and then the global functioning of the machinery. Well, I definitely think there is a treasure within everybody, and the goal, the myotic, is to help people to find it. Okay, The Veda, the Vedanta, the Hindu philosophy say find the place which is already yours in the cosmic lung or pulse. Okay, achieved, accomplished, fulfilled. Your activity is really, really important. It's really the holistic dimensions that you say personal and professional. Having a mission of life doesn't mean that you become a superhero, you have superpower and you are better than other people and you compare yourself. No, this is spiritual ego. It's just to be in harmony and to avoid to be in an inner conflict. You know, okay, I did this career, I'm a doctor because my father was, and so on. Okay, like heredity, or I don't know, I have this job because my wife wanted, and so on. So I did for other people, but I didn't do for myself. Okay, so to ask yourself, I'm with this person because of the, let's say the vision, the perception of my network, and so on, the gossip, the recognition, and so on. In the video Matrix 78.5, there is a test questions for which I help you to have some existential question with a filter for you to have more information regarding that. Know thyself and you will know the secret of God and the universe. Okay, to know your personality first, to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, and your weaknesses to work on them, and your center of interests. Okay. This is important to define the meaning of life, and because, you know, Seneca said, there is no favorable wind for the sailor who doesn't know where to go. How to reach your objectives if you don't define them, okay? I help you, I give you and try to see and to put in order what is the most important for you, by order. It means that you have a list of 12 ones. All of them are important, but try to focus on the most important. To be in harmony, to be healthy, to have a family, to have money, to be to satisfy your dreams, to be helpful, make sense, to give meanings, have a lot of friends, to be integrated in the system, society, to be recognized, to be loved, and last one, to love. Okay, so, you know, in practice, a mission of life is a state of mind and is a discipline. And to be successful, to achieve your goals, it's very important to have a certain strategy and organization, to have objective with clear approach and methodology. The big picture would be to have a reason of being, to have different objectives, to have a strategy, methodology, time management, deadlines, adjustment, corrective action, and next step. Once again, in the video 57 and 32, I explain more deeply if you want to take time to deepen how to reach them. And I have also a course online on Udemy if you want. It's 20 hours, I think. Well, it's very important to have a to-do list, daily, okay, weekly, monthly, and also over the time, short-term, mid-term, long-term, like you split up, let's say within now and 6 months it's mid-term, short-term, mid-term is between 6 months and 2 years, and 2 years, 5 years and over, it's long-term vision. Well, not procrastinating, not postponing all the time, you know, oh yeah, I will be happy when I will reach that, or when the humanity will ascend, and so on, okay? And to be in the action, to be proactive, be the change that you want to see in the world, to take the leadership. It means that to encourage people, to purge them back, okay, to ask them back, okay, to solicitate them for friendship, for everything, okay, not to be obstinated and to be stubborn neither, okay, but sometimes it can be helpful. For example, one of our clients, I spent 3 years to prospect them, and now it's a very important client, okay, to seduce someone sometimes, but if you are too much pushing, at the end you will obtain just a night, a romance of 1 month, and then it will be over. But sometimes also the person need to be confident or need time to know yourself and to establish a sustainable couple or relationship. Well, this is important to take inspiration from mentors, that to say for those who succeed. Not necessarily everything copy-paste, but to be inspired by them. You know, Lao Tzu said, if you don't know the road where to go, observe those who are coming from. Okay? to be convinced about your success. It's like self-conditioning. You know, this is a visualization for when you do a sport, to visualize that you are doing a record. Yes! Okay? It creates good vibration within. So, to be self-confident and not to be affected by the bad mood and the criticism of gloomy people and so on. Okay? Or it should be a source of motivation. You will see. Okay? Not to provoke them, but just to be motivated. And also, to be unshakable. What does it mean? It means that, you know, we fall down 2,000 times before being able to walk. And I don't know any kids who said, okay, I just want to, you know, to crawl, instead of walking. Okay, so it's normal. If you don't do anything in your life, you have no chance. You have a lot of chance. You have no chance to fail. But it's normal. When you see Elon Musk, I'm not a big fan, but anyway, he's brilliant. He made a lot of companies successful and a lot of mistakes and a lot of failures. Okay, a failure is a new way, to improve yourself and to, let's say, to find different solutions. Okay, so it's not an obstacle. It's supposed to be a springboard if you take it like this. Well, I invite you to do easy task. Okay, like, you know, it's like when you have a friendly match for football, when for example England, France or Germany play against Liechtenstein, they are amateurs, or I don't know, Andorra and so on, they win 10-0. It put them in a mood of winners. Okay, it's the same thing. Do little task for which it's easy to reach your objective, your goal, and I can tell you, you will be more in a vibration of success. And once again, success for me, it's just you have some objective and you reach them. Okay, a lot of people, they are frustrated and they are really rich, they are billionaires and so on, and they are never satisfied because they are in a bulimia of more, and they don't have the satiety. You know, when you eat, the satiety is the fact that you are repted, you are good, you don't need to eat anymore. Some people don't have that, and this is a big problem of society. And the goal is not necessarily to be, I insist, to be Superwoman, Superman, and superhero with superpower, but just to be fulfilled. Fulfilled is a beautiful word, well-rounded as well. It means that you are in harmony and you are satisfied with what you have. You know, this is what we will see in the future. So how to be happy, for instance. For me, happiness is not necessarily to get what you want, but to be satisfied with what you have. It doesn't mean, okay, wait and see. Okay, you are passive. No, you are active. You are in gratitude for what you have. Okay. And in parallel, if you are not happy for certain elements, you can adjust, you can improve, you can by self-development, by training, by I don't know, many ways, with external help like therapist, coach, whatever. Okay, but you can work on that. But at least it's up to us to decide to invest as much as we want to reach or not. And just, but when I say that is. It means that is really a metaphor. Some people, they are, we can consider they have a basic life, but they are very happy with that. And we can consider some other people, they have a wonderful life and they are unhappy. So what's the point? In internet, there are surveys saying that Instagram, a lot of people, they are comparing, and they say, oh, look at them, they have a wonderful life, and something like 40% of people are frustrated by observing the comparison, but most of the time it's fake. They are like this on the picture and so on. They are not into the now here. Well, the most important recommendation for your mission of life and so on in general is true for everything. Every time you have you meet someone, every time you have an event, situation and so on, try to think like this: do I analyze, I act, I behave with my mind exclusively or with my heart? It can be a balance of both, of course. I am in the fear, in the anger, in the separation of the unity. Okay, so I'm in the fear, or I'm peaceful, I'm in harmony, and I'm convinced that it's something harmonious. Okay, so both ways, and try to tend more on the second options. Well, if you want to deepen, because I go a bit fast on this, is also for you to motivate yourself as well for deepening. Okay, but it's really up to you. Nobody can go to toilets for you. I did the job. You have a lot of references I gave you, and I will give you again. If you want to deepen, if you want to study more, you can do it. It's up to you to invest as much as you want. The key one is duality. The key two is the quest of meaning, for meaning. Ego, key 9 and key also 79. The realization, the fact to coach of life, and as we saw with methodology, strategy, and I explained how to do it, key 32, 57, okay, so it's practical, it's operational, there are a lot of tools, tips, advice, and so on. And if you really want to deepen, you have 20 hours on Udemy, my course. Okay, you have to pay, but it's not, I think it's affordable, if I remember correctly, it's $100 or $150, okay, compared to 20 hours is nothing. But even if you only do the key I gave you, it's for free, okay? Time management, key 56, matrix different realities. We have 12 videos, and especially the one 78.3 for analyzing the filters of the perception of reality, to be aware of that and to have less impact on them. And 78.5, which is the test questions for helping you to have a certain, funnel method, means that you have some progressive information for helping you to structure your mind, to know some patterns, for some grid of analysis to understand you better and to have an impact of your reality. Spiritual ego, I said, and multidimensionality is more conceptual, to know how consciousness is working, and this is the reality, the key 77, 2, and consciousness 18. Well, concretely, I hope that this will help you and will give you the motivation to go further and to deepen, because it's not only with 18 minutes that you can have this information, but at least the motivation. Well, I hope it will help you to shape the master key, to open up the doors of consciousness, to open up the doors of consciousness, of love, of light, of whatever you want. As you know, all roads lead to Rome and to the Dome. Thank you for your attention, and see you very soon.